Magnetic field of Earth. Our Earth itself has a magnetic field and it behaves like a magnet. The existence of the magnetic field is based on the following facts. Number 1. A freely suspended magnetic needle always rests in geographic north-south direction. When a magnetic needle or a magnet is suspended such that it is free to rotate in a horizontal plane, it always rests in geographic north-south direction. But the north pole of the magnet will point towards the geographic north side, only there will be a magnetic south pole attracting it. Similarly, the south pole of the magnet will point towards the geographic south when there is a magnet north pole attracting it. Therefore, we can say magnet inside the earth which must have its south pole in the geographic north and north pole in geographic south. Number 2, an iron rod buried inside the earth along the north-south direction becomes a magnet. If an iron rod we are burying a few meters inside the earth, keeping it in a north-south direction, after some days it is found that the rod becomes a weak magnet if it is possible if the earth itself behaves like a magnet. Number 3, neutral points are obtained on plotting the field lines of a magnet. At each neutral point, the resultant magnetic field is zero if the compass needle is placed at neutral point. It rests in any other direction. The reason is that the zero resultant magnetic field at the neutral point is that the magnetic field produced by the magnet is neutralized by some other equal and opposite magnetic field. This other magnetic field is actually the horizontal component of the earth magnetic field. Why this happens? Because if a magnet is placed in a horizontal plane with its north pole facing towards the geographic north and the magnetic field lines are plotted, we obtain two neutral points, one on either side of the magnet, one on its broad side on the position. Similarly, if a magnet is placed in a horizontal plane with north pole facing towards the geographic south and the magnetic field lines are plotted, we obtain two neutral points, one on either side of the magnet on its end on position. Number 4, a magnetic needle rests making different angles with different horizontal when suspended in different places of earth. If a magnetic needle is suspended such that it is free to rotate in a vertical plane, it is taken around the earth through its geographic pole. We find at two places magnetic needle becomes normal to the earth's surface and it becomes vertical. These points are called earth's magnetic poles. At two poles it becomes parallel to earth's surface and it becomes horizontal. These points lie on earth's magnetic equator. At other place it rests making different angle with the horizontal. Two places where the magnetic needle becomes vertical are called magnetic poles. The line joining the places where the magnetic needle becomes horizontal is called the magnetic equator. Magnetic field lines of earth. In a limited space, the magnetic field lines of the earth are parallel and equidistant to each other as shown in the figure. They are always directed from geographic south to geographic north. They are horizontal at the magnetic equator and the vertical at the magnetic poles, but any other point they are inclined to the horizontal. The magnetic field lines of the earth are normal to the earth's surface near the magnetic poles and parallel to each earth's surface near the magnetic equator. Now plotting uniform magnetic field lines of earth is we can take up. Earth's magnetic field is a uniform in limited space. For this, we need to do a small experiment. Fix a sheet of paper on a drawing board by means of a brass pins. Place a small compass needle at position 1 and looking from top of the needle, mark two pencil dots exactly in front of two ends of the needle. Then move the compass needle to position 2 in such a way that one end of the needle coincides with the second pencil dot. Mark the position of the other end of the needle coincide with the second pencil dot. Mark the position of the other end of the needle with the dot. Repeat the process of moving the compass needle to position 3 to 4 times or 5 times etc. to obtain several dots. On joining the different dot, you will get a straight line. Thus, one magnetic field line of the earth is traced. Repeat the process starting from a different point and trace out another magnetic field line. This manner, draw several magnetic field lines starting from the different point. Label each line with an arrow from the south pole of the needle towards the north pole indicates that direction of magnetic field. We notice that these lines do not intersect each other. Now for plotting of a non-magnetic field of a strong bar magnet under neutral points. Here we can take up two different way. Number one, in the figure 10.9 you can see when the magnet is placed with its north pole pointing towards north. Again, fix a sheet of white paper on a drawing board with the help of a brass pen. Mark north-south direction in the middle of the paper by keeping a compass needle on it. Draw a line along this direction and place a bar magnet on the paper along this line with north pole pointing towards north. Mark its outline with fine pencil. Now place the compass needle close to the north pole of the magnet and looking from the above. Mark two pencil dots exactly in front of two ends of the needle. Then move the compass needle in such a way that one end of the needle coincides with the second pencil dot. Mark the position of the other end of the needle with a dot. Repeat the process of moving the compass needle till other end of the bar magnet is reached. Join different dots to get a continuous smooth curve. Thus, one magnetic field line is traced. Repeat this process from the same pole of the magnet but starting from the different point and trace out another magnetic field line. In this manner, draw several magnetic field lines starting from the different point near the same pole of the magnet. Label each line with an arrow from the north pole towards the south pole of the magnet to indicate the direction of magnetic field. Number 2, when the magnet is placed with its south pole pointing towards north. In this case, the bar magnet is placed on the paper along the magnetic meridian with its south pole pointing towards north, and line of the magnetic field are traced following the same method as described above. By seeing the picture, 10.10 shows the magnetic field line due to combined effect, the magnetic field of the magnet, the Earth's magnetic field. So, the magnetic field lines are curved in nature of the magnet, and they are mainly due to magnetic field of the Earth, which is much stronger than the Earth's magnetic field. As the distance from the magnet increases, the strength of the magnetic field due to the magnet decreases, and at the distant points it becomes weaker than the Earth's magnetic field. The magnetic field lines are nearly parallel straight line from the south to north. These 2 points equidistant from the center of the magnetic mark in the north and south direction, where the magnetic field of the magnet and the horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, such that the two fields neutralizes each other. At this point, the compass needle remains unaffected and the needle comes to rest pointing in any direction. These points are called neutral points. Now, what are neutral points? Neutral points are the points at which two magnetic fields are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. The total or net magnetic field at a neutral point is 0. A compass needle, if placed at the neutral points, will rest in any other direction. Therefore, the two magnetic fields can be either due to two separate magnets, or they can be one due to a magnet and the other due to the Earth's magnetic field. The magnetic field due to magnet decreases as the distance from the magnet increases. Outside the magnet, it is in the direction from its north pole towards the south pole. The Earth's magnetic field has a two component. Number 1, horizontal component in a direction from geographic south to geographic north. Number 2, vertical component in a vertical downward direction. The position of the neutral points or neutral points in some other cases is given. For two magnets at a separation in one line with their like poles facing each other, the neutral point is at the some point between the two magnets. Number 2, for a magnet standing vertical with its north pole up, the neutral point will be at some point on the vertical line away from its north pole. Number 3, the neutral points are situated symmetrically on either side of a magnet at equal distances from the center in east-west direction if the north pole of the magnet faces towards geographic north. Number 4, the neutral points are on either side of the magnet at equal distances from the center in the north-south direction if south pole of the magnet faces towards geographic north.